So my name is Dallin Wiberg, and I got my bachelor's in mechanical and aerospace from USU. I'm at UT Austin, University of Texas at Austin, is where I did my master's. And so I just barely graduated last week with my master's in aerospace engineering here at UT Austin. Next month, I'm headed to Virginia, just outside of DC, where I'll be working at Aurora Flight Sciences. I actually got involved first with the DBF group, Design, Build, Fly. I'd been interested in aviation and aerodynamics, for the whole time I was in college, but later in undergrad that I was kind of exploring the idea of doing undergraduate research. And I had seen this option with the EURP program, Engineering Undergraduate Research Program, I think. And so I started exploring that, working with the connections I had a conversation with Dr. Hunsaker. And yeah, he was willing to work with me on writing a proposal for that, for the EURP. Ended up getting the EURP, so I was able to join his lab in that capacity. It was over a year. I think it was like my last 3 semesters of undergrad. I'm pretty sure. So being immersed, first of all, is just the best thing. And being immersed in that environment allows you to start hearing things, learning vocabulary, being around people, i.e. Dr. Hunsaker, first of all, as well as all the other grad students, PhD students especially, and being able to learn so much from them, group meetings as well as one-on-one conversations, really, really valuable. You have to be patient with yourself because there's still so much you don't know, but that's a valuable thing to learn in of itself, that it's just, you got to keep exposure. There was a time where Jackson Reed, I think, he was a PhD student. He was about to graduate. And I just said, hey, Jackson, can I just sit down with you sometime and pick your brain on a bunch of these questions I just have about aerodynamics? Like I didn't even have a specific question. I was just like, I'm just trying to make sense of stuff, being here in the lab, I'm hearing lots of things, trying to learn lots. And we sat down, it was over an hour. And I was like, can I record it just so I can go back and study what you said? And yeah, we just sat there and we just, again, probably had a whiteboard there by his desk. And he just answered my questions, just about everything, just teaching me. What I was reflecting on through all of my undergrad experience, I would kind of wonder, is that what I should be doing, or should I stay with what I'm currently doing? But so just having those thoughts of hesitation or questioning. But then now, if you ask me, it's like, absolutely, why would I ever even hesitate? That was it was perfect for a next step. And even if you're uncertain whether it's exactly what you want to be doing, if it's better or if it's different than what you were doing and you have a reasonable suspicion that you want to explore, then absolutely do it. Because what I've always found is there's no wasted efforts. In short, my advice is just keep trying different things. So especially for the person that maybe doesn't know exactly what they want to do, just get out there and just start trying different things, because you will very quickly learn when you're in something if it's not right, and you can absolutely change. But just never hesitate to take opportunities, and if you're going to take them, pursue it and go all in, go all in and give it a shot. But just always be looking for what's that next step. What can I be doing? Into grad school, I personally actually made a bit of a pivot. My focus in grad school here at UT has been actually in the dynamics and controls side of things. So even, autonomy and robotics. Even though I made this decision to kind of shift exactly what I wanted to focus on, I am still so glad that I went to the Aero Lab. I mean, I would just put a plug in for, Dr. Hunsaker himself as a professor and advisor. Having a great human being as your advisor is so wonderful in so many different ways. A professor that sincerely and genuinely cares for the education of students. You can tell the professors that are there because they want to do research on their own, and they're maybe not the most engaged or most, when they have to go to class and give the lecture. But on the opposite end, Dr. Hunsaker, who is all about adding value and adding knowledge to the people he is mentoring, and so you just can't beat that. You can't beat that.